So a lot of people have those basic. I mean, whatever the big principles are, I think is true. Ours have to have a process with them. But so that's what's exciting. You imagine being able to plug into a network in which your sovereignty is guaranteed. Where your money is, how your money is, who your friends are, is yours. But then you come to different small communities or a council, let's say a local council, or a regional council, or a global council, or a national council, or whatever that emerges. That's there. Also, repositories to keep for and to trademark, copyright, whatever, all your indigenous knowledge in different places where it can be protected and for your humility. So that is a whole dimension we haven't talked about. That I think that whoever we can get, like from and I don't know what happened to that whole not blockchain, but the holochain movement. Is that still happening, or is that?
It is, and I don't want to get that granular at the moment, but I wanted to just, while you two are together, and I know Marcello was planning on being here with the Mayan representative, they had to go, but I want to share. In August, we have 7 days in Crestone to have these deeper dialogues into what we call full spectrum regenerative design. We have to bring together all the fabrics and all the colors of the sacred hoop: spirituality, arts, culture, renewable energy, independent media, economics, sovereignty. So over the last decade, I've been gathering some of those, but of course, we all have our networks. So the idea with Earthstock in August, whether in Crestone as one of the 400 participants or globally in support by Sign Network and Unify and Humanity Rising and all these other organizations, is we have a eco-spiritual conference about all these pieces of the sacred hoop. We continue to weave them together. And at that, we have to get the messaging out to the world. So that's been my commitment, as you know, between 2012 or Unity Festival in White Buffalo. And this was all, I wouldn't say this was all inspired by my conversation with you, Phil, 8 months ago in Crestone, when you said, well, what are you doing for the 30th anniversary of Miracle? And I was like, I'm here in just communication with nature. I'm waiting to be called forward and activated. And with that call, you know, here I am with 110% of my heart and effort to bring together the sacred hoop, to support the Eagle and Condor and Eighth Fire, and to look at the full spectrum wheel of regenerative design. Just in our circle alone, we have over 100 people who are professionals in different areas, from one of the co-founders of Earth Day, of technology, of economics. So the proposal was, where do we go from here, is to have a potential meeting. And all I can say, without it sounding like a harky, we need to get the avatars together right now to start the concept of maybe a global council or counseling to look at the options and to help bring the most effective and efficient pieces together. Because as we spoke earlier, there's a lot of communication that has to happen, but with the accelerated of the their agenda, we have to move and accelerate our agenda from the grassroots and the traditional knowledge, which is the foundation of the work that we're doing, to the technology, to the sustainability, to the regenerative, and bring it all together. So the proposal was in August. I offered Eagle and Condor Gathering and Chief Phil. The fire is sitting there with the ashes from the original fire, that the stage is set if we want to utilize that opportunity to gather us all together again.
Very good. Thank you.
Moment by moment, in its gentleness, there is a continuation of the spirit of a connectivity and the backbone into a connection that a beloved sister considered a cosmic identity, to continue a connectivity that is sovereign. So that it's public and private. We manifest a small philosophical poetry and poetic philosophy of the space ID. And that space ID manifests as an interconnection where, through a space ID, one does not need anyone's private information. So with a space ID, one can still interact with an interconnectivity, and yet personal private information is not even gathered at all. One does not need to know, so that no one can find out, because we don't store any information that's personal or private. It's a philosophical poetry and a poetic philosophy of oneness ID. That's cosmic. And we manifest it also in plain English in simple terms. Okay? So a space ID also hangs and manifests on this planet what humanitars consider as being simply real. Oh, does it include an email, for example? Yes, it includes an email. So what is my email? Because with emails I can connect. In the space ID, yes. So, all right, what's your space ID? What's your space ID? Just what's the number? Atman. So Atman at spaceid.art, then connects as Atman at spaceid.art. And we here manifest Atman at spaceid.art. Then, for example, to connect to the oneness vision, just put in Atman at spaceid.art, and then Atman at spaceid.art connects to a oneness vision. And this little oneness vision can connect to unlimited space IDs, because in sovereignty, we connect the space IDs to the oneness vision. And there's no anyone looking, okay, yes. When they're connecting through the internet, then perhaps the connections could be, we can find out the IP. However, there are VPNs, so that one can mask one's terror from a location as possibly possible. In the backbone, the digital backbone, which can include Starlink as a manifestation on the planet. There are also other indigenous tribes up in
The love pod.
The love pod, so we're manifesting in parallel. The Starlink, the love pod parallel background. And then part of the giggle to the community is that the community say, have connections, 17,342 connections, 431 connections. Everyone manifests space.
So to add, to simplify that, we just met through Earthstock, and we're bringing together multiple live platforms like Spatial, Virtual Worlds, Twitch, and we're able to give stewardship of cameras so people could be broadcasting simultaneously their story and whatever you're stewarding or broadcasting for content at that time, and do it in a way that's anonymous. So our brother Tao, we just met, volunteered to show up to help to bring another one of these ideas and technology solutions that we all know. And my communication with Alliance for Nation, which when Phil's ready to present to them, there's 76 tribes ready to engage in Canada that we've had communications with. So again, for me, Earthstock is an opportunity to bring solutionaries to the table to move the movement ahead. And it's just one event. I understand that. And then the Teotihuacan gatherings, the event in Central Park. So without having enough time to understand what everyone is bringing, I want to go back to the focus of this gathering of Eagle Condor, but I'm glad we got to have a moment to talk about the stage is set in 5 months. We can bring 500 people together and thousands, tens of thousands from around the world through this technology and through Sign Network and Humanity Rising and Unify and all the others that are already Ben Bowler that have committed support and participation in Earthstock. But I just wanted to share that, and I wanted to, again, go back with full respect to Eagle and Condor and to Phil. And I really appreciate just having a few moments to share this kind of where do we go from here potential.
I think that but first of all, the event, I think there needs to be many events. And I think that if this is something that we are alignment. I was there on that plan before most people live there. of her sister there. She's still there, kind of. And her husband, he was still with her. I would say that, you know, most importantly is that we're bringing forward on behalf of our indigenous representatives who are here on behalf of the union, a sacred vision and movement born in the 8th fire, the 18th of March, to manifest a sacred covenant to unite humanity, restore the earth. And we signed agreements with our relatives that coordinate 78 nation states, or we call nation states of Canada, of the nations, indigenous nations, ethnicities here, along with the Afro-Mexicanos who their relationship with. So that's about 30 million people. So that's where that relationship is. So I'm just kind of bringing this up to date. So, and now we know that we're going to be really communicating deeply with our relatives to really understand each other. That's very important outcome. You know, I think that when with Sasha's brother's help, when we can take and distill from what has occurred here, distill the veterans, our whole story, you know, our different stories to tell about what occurred here. We need, I sense my brother, I see the deep sadness in his eyes when he stopped. Here we were speaking and saying such profound words, and nobody was ready to hear us. You know, you didn't know like that. But it's okay. We have recorded everything recorded. So we can take that footage and people post that on my dear sister. It's like you said, this is about a movement. It's not about any one person. It's not about who knows. I may grow on. I'm not planning on it. I may make a journey tomorrow. Who knows? Really? Who knows? But it's not about one person. It's about the circles of all of us. But each one of us. And that's just my perspective as brother has graciously stayed. I know you're going to leave it next morning, but it's 7 or 8 hour drive. How many hours?
8.5.
8.5 hour drive to get back to Bacalar. But we're really looking forward to a lot more collaboration here in Mexico. And I think that this intention to unify humanity, restore Mother Earth, essentially to make those transformative changes that need to happen are all going to be within each one of us at our own time and place. And
hope to that.
But we are there.
And just to complete, I do want to remind you that there's been land in Crestone called Thunderbird Lodge that was given to the global indigenous community to have a global indigenous, I don't like to use the word United Nations, but there is land there in Crestone waiting to be developed as at least a Turtle Island?
My own group are involved in something right now at the highest expression. I'm choosing my words very carefully. In May, we intend to make a pronouncement about the first ever fully articulated, lawful and legal secession of land which was heisted from the First Nation peoples in the Americas. That land will be restored and returned to the original patents of the indigenous lands.
Hey guys, sorry about the technical difficulties. They are down in Palenque right now. So as soon as that pops back up, I will get to sharing it. I wasn't prepped to sit here and talk this whole time, but I want to thank you all for joining. See, I checked the comments. All right, so we're good. That just popped up. Wanted to make sure you guys would be able to experience what was going down in Palenque. Let me get into some of these back chats and seeing what happened. We lost the live. They could have lost Wi-Fi. It is in Mexico. But you were listening to Chief Phil Lane Jr. speaking, Michael DiMartino, a few others. There's hundreds of people there. It's unbelievable convergence in the name of the 8th Global Fire Ceremony. It has to do with, the convergence of the eagle, the condor, the quetzal, the hummingbird, and Kogi prophecy fulfillment. And maybe that's a great thing to transition in here, so you don't have to just listen to me talking. I will show you the Kogi video. It's about 5 minutes long. Hopefully will give it time to reset and what's going on over there. We want to go back one more. Keep going back. Kogi prophecy. There we go. So this gives an alignment of what a lot of prophecy fulfillment through many indigenous tribes and peoples is coming to fruition, is here now, in the level of what you'll experience with this Kogi video. So, wait, I think we're back. I think we're back. So anyway, I'm gonna hear something. Hold on, let me go back to share screen and see what we can do. I think that. Oh, we got a little bit of audio. Oh, the video's back. This point. All right, really minimize sharing it back, guys. Thank you for dealing with that.
And get assistance. And shoot, we just go to John River. He can take everything, all of our material, and take it and put it into AI and come back with a summary that integrates everything. I mean, one that everybody can appreciate.
I do believe they froze again. Can anybody hear me? There they are.
Everyone's microphone off. We're just about to complete. So I want, so can everyone stand for a minute? So just to finish, you would do us the honor with just kind of closing with a prayer. And
Sure.
thank you so much.
Sure. Sit here. O Tenkasawakantaka, Creator of the universe, most beloved one, all powerful one, most kind one, most compassionate one, ever the forgiving one. O most majestic one, O ancient of days, O blessed Buddha, we call upon your holy power and give thanksgiving, the bottom of our very depths of the inmost chambers of our soul, surrounded closer to the closest vein by all our relatives who have passed on this world. Light, well as and we ask that we may forge the unity as our ancestors, but even more so. We truly come to recognize in each and every one of us is sovereignty, ancient and perishable. That is who we are. And we come to that place, we see another human being while we obviously can notice all the unique dimensions of his earth suit, their physical being, but we really see standing before us as sovereignty, ancient and perishable, everlasting. See a sacred spiritual being before us. So, Creator, for this Thanksgiving, all powers and relatives of the four directions, thank you. Father Sky, Mother Earth, and may stay in the world the others. I'll reach out to you.
Actually, this is a great place to thank you for the prayer. I would like to add, just because we are in the land of the Maya, that today is Hob. Is Hob God.
Go ahead. Introduce yourself. Thank you.
I'm Claudia Valdez. I also go by Ishbailam Game. I just wanted to add a little bit to that prayer because we are in the land of the Maya. And today is Hob Hob Toch. Toch is the sacred fire. And again, the God Tohil, when he offered us and he gifted us the sacred fire, all he asked for was for offerings. We have a beautiful fire here that we've been maintaining all week. I invite everyone, those online watching as well, make an offering today. Make an offering to the fire, make an offering to the water, make an offering to the earth. Today is a day of offering. 5 means work. It's the hands. It's the things that we make payments with. It's the things that we receive with. We do with our hands. This here we've talked about, Michael said it beautifully. It's time for action. Action, no more talking.
Oh.
We've just finished talking. I ask and I sit there and I suggest that everybody now give thanks and make an offering. Maldios.
Thank you, sister. Thank you so much.
So we want to thank you for joining this brief update. I'm going to put very briefly into the chat the link for Earth Stock in August, and we're very confident after communications with Chief Phil this morning, we will be hosting the Sacred Eighth Fire in Colorado on Sunday, August 25th as the culmination of Earthstock events. So in order to make it very easy for communication, I'll put those links in, but also I see people have their hands up, and in the spirit of inclusiveness, I want to make sure that we include all of your voices here today for thoughts and reflections. So I'm looking at the participants, and I want to start with, let's start with Mujer Colibri in Colombia, and we'll just make sure everyone has their voice heard. So welcome, Colibri.
Thank you, Michael. No, just sending everybody there, brothers and sisters, blessings. We've been also gathering here from the Sierra Nevada hub, igniting the sacred fire here as well, and doing some sweat lodges and offerings for the water tonight with over 300 women from all over the world that are joining online. So we've been there with you. We had the prayer for me and the mamos to come to this gathering, but I feel we're there in spirit. We're connected. Thank you so much for all this wonderful emanations that you're kindling from where you are. And no, thank you, Michael. I'm here just listening and picking up vibrations to see how we can continue this weaving from here with the Kogi people. We are guardians of an 87 hectare reserve, and our vision here for 9 years has been to hold space for a peace sanctuary and a place to unite the regenerative new technologies and the ancestral that the mamos have. They are experts at ancestral regeneration technologies. So I feel this is also, if we manage to unite our forces to develop this vision here, this could be a really interesting model. And also the mamos that work with us can also come to the other points and help with the ancestral restoration that needs to happen on all territories. So I feel that this is a prayer we've been holding. I'm just trusting here and listening to all of you and tuning in. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you.
Michael.
Thank you, Colibri, from all the way from Colombia. So whoever would like to take the feather, please do.
Hello, everybody. I love you. Thank you for letting me be a part of this gathering. Over 2 years ago, I put on an abundance tree that I would be working in transformation with like-minded people, and that I would be taken seriously and have a partner to work with doing it, so that I could be a source for a transformed world. And that is what this is right now. This is the
All right, guys. Hopefully the microphone is on. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and share the Kogi message from YouTube, so you guys might get an understanding of what that is and why all of us are gathering. So StreamYard, delete this one, stop screen, present a new one here. Oh, doing it. All right, maximize this, set this here, and play. Do it again. Make sure I did it with sound, because that's pointless. I don't know if I hit the little toggle button. All right, toggle button's on, guys. It's a close one. Restart it. Make sure I'm out of here. Enjoy.
I am the mother. I am in the heart of the universe. Throughout all of time, I have never suffered from such heat or exhaustion. I have endured for the last 1,000 years. Since that time, my natural connection points, my rivers, reservoirs, and internal waterways across all continents have been obstructed and are full of pollution. I cannot cleanse or recuperate. In December of 2023, I will start to rise and move and turn, sending this message out to all my children around the world. The storms, the earthquakes, the hurricanes, and the rise of the ocean will come. If the governments, the sultans, the princes, presidents, and kings of the world do not listen and act, in 2 years' time, only 30% of the earth will remain. I am the mother. I have always endured despite arrows being put in my eyes and in my body. I am not seeking to defend myself. I remain calm. But now I must recuperate. There are 2 ways for me to heal. The first, I could take the law of nature into my own hands. This way I will go in search of my medicine so I can cure my body, heal my energies, and all that I'm suffering from. There will be great changes upon the earth. You will feel me recovering. You will feel me moving. I will not do this to cause harm to you. It will mean I am recuperating my body. Or the second way, all my children will make the healing happen for me, so I will not need to do it myself. I will put my older children in charge of my recovery. They will go and search for my medicines, for my cure, so I can be healed and recuperate with their help. You, my children, must all be united and deliver what is needed for your older brothers so they can do the healing where I have been injured by you, my younger ones. Each one of the rulers of the world, of the governments of the world, must say, "Yes, Mother, I will stand with you. I will give my help to where you have been injured. I, your mother, have given you everything." When these changes start to happen, we will see whether you listen and act, or whether I myself will have to do what I must to recover the balance on Earth. If in just 6 months from now, by June 2024, you say, "Yes, we will provide what is needed," then my oldest children will be able to help cure my body. If this message is ignored, I will take the law of nature into my own hands, 1.5 years from that date. This is the message that the Mother has given, she who is in the heart of the world.
Stop this. I can still hear it. You guys can't. All right, so that was a little bit about the Kogi prophecy. We're witnessing it. Nature is screaming at us, and we know, I at least know one medicine. I enjoy it on a daily, support it through all of this. That is what Seed the Change is all about. I don't know if you've seen any of the stuff that we did down in South by Southwest. Go check it out. More will be released here very, very soon. Some 100 gig of content or so. We doing some private concerts, fun things like that. Just like we did here today, just popped up, had some things going on. I want to thank all you guys for joining and watching, especially on X. It's great to have you there. With you guys being on X, if you aren't familiar with Special K Glass, where the hell have you been? I got to get ready for the next meeting in the day. I'm going to try to bring more of the Palenque convergence that's happening down there to you through a stream like this. So, you don't know about Special K, specialkglass.net. Seed the Change 24 is 24% off. And if you don't know about Seed the Change, I like to come in with a video, come out with a video. We started with a video. So here's a little something. Learn about Seed the Change. Check it out if you'd like to get involved more heavily. So much love, many blessings, and see you on the next live.
Brook beat running from the space. Jail made another one. Alex, spaz it up.